Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Randall Amber here. Today is Thursday, December the 8th, 2022 AD. And I've got this. And it's very nice because, first of all, it comes in a nice case. Now, this case is very nice. I wish this handle right here was thicker, both this way and this way. But aside from that, a very nice case. And it's got the, let's see if I can get that in focus for you. There we go. Boom. So you can see how it's made. And there's the label for the company. So basically, you just unzip it, and it comes with the instruction manual, which is very nice, very easy to read. Comes with a USB charging cable, and while I like this, one of the things I don't like about it is the fact that you can't take out the batteries. The batteries are permanently installed in the unit. So if something goes wrong with the batteries, the whole unit's kind of... But it does come with this, so there's that. It's just, ideally, I would like to have the batteries be able to come out and replace them. Now, it comes with USB, plugs into your camera. You have a lens and a light here. The light goes all the way around. You also have side lights and side cameras. I don't know if you can see that or not. And you have it on both sides. So very nice, very well made. You have this strap that holds the cable here, strap here. I'm not going to undo the whole thing, but you can see you can bend the cable real easy. It comes with this little attachment thingy, which I'm not going to use, but I'm keeping it anyway, because, you know, I might need it sometime. Next is the unit itself, which looks like this, and looks like this. Of course, you're getting a lot of reflection off the computer screen. So basically what you do, it's real simple. You plug in your USB, the little notch on the bottom goes on the bottom. Plug it in all the way. Turn your power button on so you can see my reflection. Hold it for 2 seconds. Then you get this little really cool display. And then you can see what my camera sees. So first of all, you can turn the light off if you want to. There's a little... So you can turn the light off. And then you can point the camera. You can see, you can point the camera all around. Wherever you want to. And so you can take photos. You can take a photo. I'll get that in focus here for you. Trying to get it. Well, I don't know how good I want to get that in focus, but okay, there we go. So you got a photo button, a video button. You can rotate which camera you use. You have a button for the settings, an OK. You have a left and right button. So when you go into not only the main use of this is to there's 3 levels of brightness. Well, 4 if you consider off, but off, and then 1, 2, and 3. So you can adjust it. And in fact, you can see, look here, it shows on the screen. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get it where it's. So you can see the little measure bar. It shows you. Okay. Also, when you're in the function, you know, you can go through the functions and do stuff. So there's that. Again, you can take pictures and video. And down below here, you've got one of those things where if you stick in a paper clip, you can reset all the settings if something goes wrong. And under here is where you plug it in. I'm never very good at this now. It's the wrong side. Helps you get the right side. Okay, so you've got your power, which is where you plug your USB, and then of course you've got your memory card. So this is I'm really impressed with this. This is really, really nice. So I'll include some photos that I've taken with it, but it's got lots of options. You can split the screen, you can flip the screen. You've got the date right here you can put in there. Again, it does photos, it does video. It's very nice. It's very, turn it off here. Okay, so when you're done, all you gotta do is pull this out, and it's in there pretty good. So you gotta, and of course you can, like I said, charge it up with your cable here. It's very lightweight. It feels good in the hands. It's got, so when you're holding it, you can hold it like this, and I like it. It's really, really nice. And this cable, as you can see, is very, you can flex it however you want to. So it's very, very nice. And you get plenty of cable. So for most uses, this is going to be more than enough cable. I mean, there may be some uses where it's not enough cable, but for most uses, that's a lot of cable. So, and then of course when you're done, put that in the case. Put this back in the case. Of course, have to wrap it back up. I'm not going to unroll it right now. I don't want to, but so you've got a place to put your manual and your thing right here. The unit itself right here, and then in the back, a place to put the cable. Of course, when you're done, take the zipper, zip it up. Very nice case, very nice tech, very nice. The cable that has the camera on it is both flexible and pretty long. So the only thing I really don't like about it is the fact that the batteries cannot be replaced. You have to charge it via the USB cable, which nothing wrong with that, but I do wish it had the ability to change the batteries. So that's the reason I'm not going to give it 5 stars, because being able to change the batteries is something that you really want. If it had that feature, it would be a 5-star item, easily. But because you can't change the batteries, that takes it down a little bit. But aside from that, the settings are easy to set. It's easy to use. It's easy to charge, and I really like it. And it takes some really neat pictures. If you stick that cable and stuff, the pictures are pretty cool. So whether you're recording video or photos, they turn out pretty good when you turn the light on. So I'm really impressed with it. And again, 2 thumbs up and 4 out of 5 stars, because like I said, the reason I'm giving it 4 stars instead of 5 is because you can't change the battery. If you can change the battery, this would easily be a 5-star product. So yes, I recommend it, and I think it's going to last a long time, especially if you take good care of it. So until next time, I'm Randall M. Roof saying thanks for watching. Have a good day. God bless.
All right, I'm opening up this DEPSTECH 3-camera, 3-lens, 50-foot boroscope. I'm just going to do an unboxing here because these things are always incredibly well boxed. Of course, it comes in an awesome case. Let's see what's inside here. Wow, okay, so that is the 50-foot triple lens cable. It's got one lens with a little tiny LED light on the side. It's got another lens on this side, and then it's got the big lens with, looks like 6 LEDs on the front. And it's just got a simple USB, it looks like 3.0 end here. And then in here, I assume, is the actual device. Has a warning, ensure the USB cable is fully plugged in. Once we remove that, then we can plug in the USB into here. Let's see, that didn't sound quite right. Let's see if I do it this way instead. Nope, it does go this way. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, once you get it, it seats really well. All right, let's try to turn it on now. Well, it's charged up. They do come charged up usually. And it works. You have this camera. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so what happens when how do I change cameras? Okay, that camera, nope. Let's see here, how do I change the camera? Maybe it shows, okay, let's see here. Well, the LEDs are lit up here on this side. I assume once I figure out how to turn this camera on, the camera will light up that other LED. Well, as always, DEPSTECH has done a terrific job boxing this and creating a unit that will last. I'm going to unplug this and then turn this off and then plug it back in and try once more. There we go. That seats really well in there. Turning this on. Let's see here. Okay, how do I get it to do a different camera here? Maybe press that. That's not a touch screen here. Okay, that's recording. Let's see here. So that flips that way. What does OK do? What about this? That's just the lighting. Well, as usual, I'll have to read the directions. Let's look. Let's see what the directions say. Got this nice pouch here, and in there you've got a nice instruction booklet. So let's look at it. Let's see. Click to rotate the image. Yep. What do you click to? Oh, ABC. Okay, let's see here. A. Is there a button on the side here for ABC? How do I do B and C here? Okay, let's figure out how to switch it. A, B, and C. Okay. I'm figuring this out here. Oh, long press this button. Got it. Okay, that's one of the sides. And as I thought, it turns on this side camera here. If I long press this other one, that's the other side. And that turns on that one. And then turn it back here. And, oh, you've got two cameras now. That is awesome. What does it do here? Oh, and then I've got the other two. Oh, that is cool. Neat. Okay, well, that's the DEPSTECH 520, I believe it is. DS 520. Awesome.
DEPSTECH DS520 borescope. Full HD, semi-rigid cable, waterproof, high-performance lithium battery, rechargeable by a USB-C cable, which is nice. The box you get, miscellaneous tech information, made in China. You get this nice carry case. Little loops for accessories, like the accessories at the end. Zoom in a little bit there. A magnet, a hook, a ring to attach, and the paperclip thing. I forget what that's for. I'll get a little manual, charging cable, like I said, USB-C, and now onto the scope. You can flip your image. This is a 20. You get, let's see if I can show you. Getting really good definition. As you can see there, that's 10 power. That's 20 power. But that's 3 power. And that's 1 power. Now, forgive me. Let's see how it works. I'll look behind this refrigerator, and I've asked the internet to forgive me for my house cleaning skills. Not as bad as I feared. I don't see any pets left behind there. So that's it. Okay, Endoscope camera. As a whole, I'm extremely pleased with it. It is a really good camera. The video quality is really, really good. It has like 3 different zoom features. When I was writing a review, I couldn't get this thing to turn on just because I ran it dead trying to do the job I was doing. But I'll let you know what I was doing while I was at it. So, inside here, you'll see the pipe. I had to open up the wall and replace the section of pipe that used to be metal. Now it's plastic because the Endoscope camera, after I shoved it down my toilet, and it went down the toilet pretty easily. Went down the toilet, went down through the pipes, and I discovered that the pipes were actually rusted shut on the inside. I didn't know they could do that, so I had to replace a good sized section of pipe. But I wouldn't have known I needed to do that without, the camera itself, because I did try to run a snake down through this pipe, and back when it was metal, and sure enough, it just kind of stopped there and didn't really run anywhere. So it looks like the pipes were completely rusted shut. I guess the house was empty for a couple of years before we moved in, so that's not a huge surprise. All right, you guys, like I said, I'm very, very pleased with my product, but now I got a lot of cleaning to do. All right, see you guys.
Okay, I just got my newest DEPSTECH. It's a DS520. It's going to be amazing for me. I'm a mechanic. I'm going to use it to go in diesel exhaust systems and gas exhaust systems to see the honeycomb on the catalytic converter. I'll also use it to go into inside of engines, look at valves. There's a million things you can do with one of these, but the video quality on this is so amazing. I just had to share it on on a video. Never seen anything like it for video quality. It's very, very high quality, even compared to the name brand tool dealers that you may or may not have heard of that come in trucks. I would highly recommend this for any mechanic. Also comes in an extremely nice carrying case, professional box, awesome product. Can't recommend it enough. Thank you.